What? I think this is offset. I think it got a little lean with it. Rock with it. Let's check. Yes, sir. Welcome back to my channel, okay? Yeah, that's better. How on my hair? Do I want my hair a little bit on my shoulder or what? Let me see. Let me get it right. Let me get it tight. Anywho. Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the internet auntie of the internet, self-proclaimed auntie of the internet, because I'm here for everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is the internet auntie of the internet, of course. This quarantine conversation is brought to you by the importance of experiencing how it feels to be alone, which should have came out probably like 2 weeks ago, but we've been going through it. We've been going through it, not around it, over it, or under it. We've been going through it. And look, we finally made it. You just gotta give stuff time, that's all. Oh, I think I'm gonna start, well, should I leave this out? I think I'm gonna starting my videos with like some type of realization that's really just obvious common sense that I just haven't picked up on yet. Starting with the fact that I be on the internet like swag surfing, looking like, okay, work ethic. I really just be looking at work ethic, how people get it done, and well, when building a social media brand, that is. And I noticed that it's so cute that everybody has their own little audience, so that encourages me not to stop, because everybody builds their brand up and some people got more followers than others or whatever. It's a lot of stuff that go into analytics, but the point is everybody has an audience. Everybody has an audience. So it's all like I be discovering people that got like 14,000 followers. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. They have an audience, you know what I'm saying? Then I might go and nosy on down and they stuff, look at whoever is seeing somebody else that I don't know of that has like 310,000, and I'm all like, that's crazy how I don't know who this is. They have an audience. I can't wait to be one of them people. I already got an audience. My family, my little nieces and nephews, but you feel me, like, can't do nothing but grow. Can't wait till I grow. So my phone is in my hand in case I keep looking down, because it's like a whole article. It's a whole read. I gotta become an ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Ooh, who is this?
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous. Ambidextrous. Now it's starting to sound wrong in that intro. So welcome back to my channel again. This video or quarantine conversation is brought to you by how it feels to experience loneliness, which is what we already talked about, but you might have forgot because there was a lot going on in that intro. Anyways, I started it off by saying like some people call it loneliness, but I call it developing independence, because in my mind, you develop independence being alone. Welcome to my TED Talk. Have a good day. JK. I wish it was that simple. So basically, now that I'm older, I realize that, okay, so what's normalized is the fact that you date in like middle school. You get your little boyfriend 8th grade, you feel me? Maybe kiss somebody 6th, 7th grade, but for sure 8th grade you get your first boyfriend, and then you start dating in high school. I didn't do none of that because I didn't do it, but that's neither here nor there. I felt like it helped me, the fact that I just waited until I became an actual adult to start dating, because I didn't date. Talking, I don't like the word talking. For the sake of this video though, we're gonna say talking. So I waited until I graduated and became an adult to start talking to people, which I feel helped me, because by the time I graduated I was like balls to the wall. I know who I am, you can't tell me nothing, and basically that's how you become independent. I have this theory that when you date while you're young, while your brain is still developing, you're not sure of yourself, because let's just say you were with somebody from your 8th grade to 10th grade year, and then you guys break up. Ideally, you don't know nobody else, not even yourself, because you're used to this one person, which is probably how it's going to be for life, but it's just more intensified when you're younger because you just don't have your own way of thinking. If you just take a second to not date, figure yourself out, level up, elevate, and then date, I should be a rapper. Anyways, if you wait to do all that and then start dating, I think you might have a better time being able to coexist with another person. There we go. People don't know how to coexist because they would only be existing. That doesn't sound right. That's not what I'm trying to say, because that's like, duh, like, what are you doing? Individuality. Basically, individuality is total character of somebody, distinguishing them from another person. So when you're alone for all them years and you didn't develop your train of thought or whatever the case may be, you know who you are. You're your own individual. It's no such thing as a unit, because it's like, I'm all like God. Which kind of goes back to the, what was the name of that video? What they don't tell you about being alone, something like that. Okay, so you know the memes that's all like, oh, I could be in a room full of people and I still feel alone. That's because you really are alone. Like, you don't know yourself. You're not even connected with yourself, to me, because why else are you feeling like that? Never would I personally don't go into room full of people and feel alone, because I'm aware of myself. So it's like, at the end of the day, I got my back. I feel like that only happens when you're used to being alone, because now you're just here with yourself. Your alone time. Another point is, your alone time teaches you about yourself, because now you're just analyzing yourself. This is you. This is who you thought you was, and now you like this, becoming who you are. And you can't do that, because technically, in a whole different world, it would be like you, who you think you are, who you're trying to be, who you're trying to impress, the person you want to be for the person you want to be with, and then all that, just, the rest is history. I really don't know what goes on. I also feel like people should really just enjoy the time spent alone, instead of, well, of course you're going to take something out of it, but like half the time you figure something out, the other half of the time you just enjoy it for what it is. You're by yourself. You don't have nobody to answer to, nothing. That's the thing. That's the beauty in it. It's nothing. Which is probably really hard for people, because it's all like, nothing, like, what am I doing this for? But the point is, you're doing it for you, which I don't think people really understand, which is why they don't have self-love. It's a full circle moment. You not knowing how to be alone delinquishes your ability to love yourself, because you're so used to somebody else loving you a little bit to help you love yourself. No, if you just knock them out the way, get it together, you're going to always unconditionally love yourself, and then the rest is history. Then you're going to be a power duo, because it's like, I know what I'm capable of, you know what you're capable of, we finna be capable. The impossible is the capabilitables. Y'all know what I mean. I'm in a good mood. I'm never not in a good mood when I film. That's the thing. Let me not say it like that. But I'm in a tight mood. You feel me? I close this with the side note of, stop doing stuff for people and expecting them to like, admire, or love you for it, so you can justify you being a good person. For one, nobody cares unless they want to. Secondly, you do nice things because it's good to be a kind person, not for notoriety. Which probably goes back to, I also said in here that regardless, even like relationship wise, being alone, it's also like having no friends, being alone and isolating yourself like that, which is important, because I think people trade their loyalty for popularity, and then they're too busy trying to be popular, they're no longer loyal to themselves, and they can't figure out why nobody likes them. But it's like, you don't like yourself. It's all a full circle butterfly effect, zigzag, the game of life, chutes and ladders, because everything connects unintentionally. You really got to pay attention that this affects this, that affects that, and this affects this, which probably sucks the fun out of life, which is probably why I'm an emotional wreck online. But people rock with me for it, because great minds think alike, feel alike, heal alike, apparently. So once you figure out that all this stuff matters, you just sit there and really be thinking like, and then you just go from worse to worser, because now stuff is not making sense. Stuff that you thought made sense don't make sense. And now you just started a YouTube channel just talking about how more stuff don't make sense, and you learning more stuff, and now you being an emotional wreck online visually for people to understand and see. And that's how you get the internet auntie. So like I like to say, check the description box for more content from different channels that you guys might love, because I love them. It's going to tell you where to follow me on Twitter, which is auntyinternet, and to follow me on Instagram, which is internet auntie. And then it's going to tell you to subscribe and like this video. Then what else is it going to tell you? To maybe comment if you've ever experienced being alone for a majority of the time. Because like I said, I didn't date by choice, because I just didn't care. Just watching my friends when we were in high school be just stressed out like that scared me. I was like, nah. Make sure you stream Sir Lady Make 'em Fall. Watch my previous videos. Can't wait to see you guys in a week or 2 or 3, depending on how I'm feeling mentally. This YouTube stuff is really fun. Until next time, wishing you guys peace. Wishing you guys peace, joy, and prosperity. Ooh, wait till the day my outro has the words to go with it. It's going to be a beautiful day, and I'm going to feel like a sweet victory, because peace, joy, and prosperity. And it's going to be like ding, ding, ding. Y'all going to be like, ooh, she done came a long way. And another sidebar, I cannot wait to move, so I don't have to wait till midnight to record my videos. Y'all finna just see the evolution of my life, probably the decor of my room.